joined now by one of the newest members of your Cleveland Browns, the 33rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, linebacker Carson Schwesinger from UCLA. Talked to you last night. Congratulations again. Great to see you in person. I'm sure it's been a whirlwind. Fortunately for you on the West Coast, that means a red eye here. So the day has not really ended for you as you keep rolling here. How are you feeling?
Oh, man. I mean, like you said, whirlwind of just emotions. I mean, even with the getting picked, you know, the stress of everything, and you're just a whole lot of excitement and just really feeling blessed, I think, is what I'm feeling now. And I'm, excited to get to work and come in and, get back to football.
Have you seen Coach Tarver since you've been here yet?
Yes.
Raving.
Are you ready for that kind of intensity?
Yeah.
That guy, I'm telling you right now, I've been fortunate enough to be around this game and certainly this organization for well over a decade. You play league. If there's a Mount Rushmore of people who just love ball and talking ball and breathing and eating and sleeping ball, Jason Tarver's on that list. So you're going to have a lot of fun with him.
Yeah.
And funny thing, so I was in the cafeteria last night talking to Tarver, and he was like, I could have taught him at UCLA as a teacher and also could have coached him in ball as well. So it's going to be very intriguing to see what you two produce with that brain power as well as your physical presence as well. But, my man, you're here. You had a chance to tour the building. What are you feeling right now? You're living in your dream right now.
This was a dream come true. Touring the building. They got it all here. I thought UCLA had it nice, and I'm walking through here like, man, UCLA's, it's still great, but
just so you know, the UCLA, your setup inspired our setup here. When we were out there for a week 2 years ago, and that inspired kind of the garage doors
and
the
field.
Exactly. So there's a little UCLA feel for you. Here.
Yes. Yeah, I'm excited.
This is not beautiful Southern California.
That you'll be giving up.
You're gonna have to
except
get
for
used
the
to
summertime.
That. Yeah, summertime's lovely.
This is the first time I've had a enclosed field before.
Okay,
they don't have those in Southern California.
No, they certainly don't. For people who didn't catch our interview yesterday with you, or who are not as familiar with your game, led the nation in solo tackles last year at UCLA. Incredibly productive, 136 tackles, 8.5 tackles for a loss, 4 sacks. So you can blitz. We know that. You had a couple passes, 3 passes defense, and 2 picks. First team All-American, first team All-Big Ten. Led the Big Ten in tackles, led the team in interceptions. And have the respect of your peers. You were also a team captain. What do you bring as a true 3-down linebacker to this defense?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. I bring a 3-down linebacker, whether it's you want me to drop back in coverage, stop the run, or get after the passer on 3rd down. I think I can do all of those exceptionally well. And then aside from just the game, I think the work ethic and the toughness that I bring, just you can see throughout my journey. It's not something that you don't get to where I'm at without having that type of ability to go in and outwork everybody, and that toughness to keep going regardless of what's going on in life. And so bringing that along is something I'm looking forward to.
We talked about it. You're a walk-on.
Yep.
You're a no-star recruit, and now you're the 33rd pick in the NFL draft. You're basically a first-round pick here in the National Football League. I have to ask, after last year, or at what point last year was your linebacker coach like, why didn't we do this earlier?
Yeah. I was, blessed enough. We had a coaching change, and the defensive coordinator who came in was familiar with me, and I knew he would give me an opportunity. So
that's all you needed.
That's what I've been saying. All I needed was just one shot, and for me, all the preparation was just make sure that once I got it, they couldn't take me off the field, and so that was really the goal.
I'd say mission accomplished.
You still got more to accomplish, obviously. What I appreciate is the fact that a lot of times, if we talk ball, you can scheme a guy into making productive plays and getting the production. And you have to obviously make the play when it comes your way. But what I appreciate about your game is that you'll go anywhere and everywhere to hustle to get after the football. So I can't say it enough to you, man. The fact that you went through your journey is going to pay dividends because it's all about what you just said, outworking people. Now, what part to your upbringing, how did this come to be that you have this approach and mentality? Because a lot of guys give it up and say, you know what, it's not meant for me.
Yeah, I think part of it for me, I've just been competitive my whole life. Whether it's I grew up with 4 other siblings, we're competing in school, see who gets better grades. We're competing. Me and my older brother were getting in trouble growing up, because, I'd be going too hard. He's got the size advantage. He's 2 years older when we're little, but, I'd be doing anything it took to win. And then, that's been something that's been a part of me my whole life. And I think the other part of it is just growing up, I think my dad instilled in me. He said, look, you're going to be successful as long as you're willing to put your head down and go outwork anybody. And, there might be times when you think it's not going to work, but if you stay strong, you're going to end up having success. And so that's one of the big things for me.
And what was your major in college?
Bioengineering.
I gotta imagine that was pretty rigorous.
Yeah,
that's not a fluff. That's not a fluff major for sure.
And what are your plans post football to do with that?
If I were to go that route, I always found I don't think I can escape the sports world. I don't think I can escape football. So even anytime I'm sitting in class and they're talking about new technology or things like that, that can come and help in the healthcare world. My first thought is always, well, you bring this into sports, you got yourself a nice product that's going to help with sports science or help athletes. So I think that'd be an interesting route to take it.
Nice.
All right, so I know Jim Schwartz is excited. I know Tarver's excited. I know Bubba Ventrone's got to be excited to get you in here. When you kind of talk to them, are you getting a sense of you're going to have to earn everything? Nothing will be given here. This is the National Football League, but kind of just of what the vision is. When you pick somebody 33rd overall, you have a vision, what that vision is for you.
Yeah, I think just even based off the tape, to get out on the field and make plays, and whether that's on special teams, whether it's only on third down, whether it's all three downs, that's what I'm looking to do. Is anytime I step on the field, I want to make an impact, and whether it's being in the right spot so somebody else can make a play or making a play myself, I think that's what I'm looking to do.
It's got to be cool to know that you walked in here today with Quinshon Judkins, Harold Fan, and yourself. You're going to be dealing with them a lot in practice. So you guys are going to iron sharpens iron. You guys are going to be able to come in together in that class. And Dylan Sampson was just drafted as well, another running back. So a lot of your work is you guys are going to kind of have like that little fraternity in this rookie class.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, even just talking with them, great guys and familiar with their game as well, just from watching college football. And so, I'm excited to be able to show up every day and compete against them. And like you said, iron sharpens iron.
When you're in the field house, Denzel Ward graded you guys. How about that?
Yeah, it's definitely a little surreal seeing the people you grew up watching, or even just over the past couple of years you've seen watching, and now you're kind of in that world now. So it's a big responsibility too to come in and show up and work.
Right, and you've gotten a little taste of the fickleness of Ohio weather, Northeast Ohio in particular. Recommendation for you, my man. Make sure you get a heavy coat. You're gonna need that at some point.
True.
Maybe before the month's even over with, you may need it. But wish you nothing but success, man, and great story. And I love, again, your approach. Walk on, and now you find yourself in the 33rd pick overall in the Cleveland Brown.
Yes, sir.
And this is a blue-collar town.
Yep.
This is not Hollywood glitz and glamour. So your story, your work ethic, it's going to resonate very, very well. You are going to be a very fast fan favorite. I can tell you that when you go out there and back it up on the field. It is going to be to the moon, my friend. So congratulations again. Welcome to the Cleveland Browns.
Thank you. Excited
All right. That is Carson Schwesinger, the newest linebacker of your Cleveland Browns, the 33rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft.